In terms of the formula, again, the formula is great. It's both, targets, in terms of this whole area of fat burning. And what we did is just kind of looked at, the available ingredients that are both legal and that we've used in other products like the new Emerge. We wanted to have a product with the ingredients that have been highlighted recently on the Dr. Oz show, which include the African mango and also the raspberry ketones. So, and acai, which has been discussed, over the past year or so in terms of weight loss, although the research is evolving. So basically the product is a fat burner. It's a strong fat burner. And it also focuses on thermogenic, the thermogenic response, appetite suppression, heat generation, and, providing intense and extended energy. And the feedback we've gotten on those who've taken it, definitely supports that those are the kind of feelings they got. The focus of the product, and I also wanted to emphasize that deep fat burning, which is a very interesting area, both white and brown fat. Now, many of you probably not familiar with brown fat or BAT or BAT. That is a thermogenic adipose tissue. It was once thought that humans don't really have much of it, but there's some evolving research that BAT or BAT, brown adipose tissue, may be important in human obesity, aside from the standard white fat or WAT, which we typically store fat. This product is designed, I think it's the newest or really only product in the current market that may focus on both white and brown adipose tissues. In terms of the formula, the main formula or the first formula that drives the formula is caffeine. And after I just kind of highlight, I will talk about some of the comparisons in terms of why our product is better. But we did, start the formula with caffeine, and we added an acetylated form of tyrosine called NALT, which is very popular. And it also assists in the production of neurotransmitters like epinephrine and norepinephrine and dopamine. And NALT is a very new and an ingredient that I'm a big fan of and really helps in the formulation. Kind of the other ingredients that kind of highlight based on the Dr. Oz theme would be the African mango, and there's been several published studies on this Ervingia gabonensis, which is the genus species name of African mango, showing that it does help statistical differences in terms of body weight and body fat. And again, Dr. Oz has talked about that. He's kind of a fan of the African mango. I think it's an ingredient that has a lot of future potential in terms of research. And what was important is just that we had this in this product as a differentiator from D4 and other products in the marketplace. The RK, the raspberry ketone, are also very interesting. Dr. Oz talks about this. Again, if any customer came into the store saying, hey, do you guys have a product that has raspberry ketone or African mango, direct them to LipoRed, because, those are the first products that we've launched with those ingredients together. RK, these are derived from actually red raspberries, and there's been a couple of published studies in animals showing that it increases catecholamine and breakdown of fat and beta-oxidation or fat burning in fat cells. We included amla. Amla is the first ingredient in D4. Originally, I didn't think it was that interesting in terms of weight loss or fat metabolism, but since D4 had it, we did consider it. It's derived from the Indian gooseberry. It's primarily an antioxidant and really just has overall health benefits. So we include that. We included acai, which has been becoming very popular, and we use a concentrated extract of acai fruit, a 4-to-1 extract in the formula. In terms of now the more aggressive ingredients in the fat burning would include octopamine and evodimine and yohimbine. And, we do have a healthy dose of those ingredients. These are very powerful, and they do stimulate kind of the deep fat group. So in terms of deep fat metabolism, you're really looking at the trifecta, or the three ingredients would include caffeine, yohimbine, and octopamine. And we do have levels in there that they're pretty significant. So, people will definitely feel it, and they will get the benefits of those ingredients in terms of fat metabolism. Now, evodimine has become very interesting. It's got some pretty interesting anti-obesity studies. Basically, it is an alkaloid, and it does have several capsaicin-like pharmacological compounds. And as with Quadricut's competition, when we included the capsaicin, or these pepper extracts for weight loss, the capsaicinoids, or capsaicin, as many of you know, evodimine kind of falls into that category. So it also has a great benefit here. And then also vinpocetine is included as kind of a vasodilator to enhance the uptake of these nutrients into the fat cells, and white willow bark, which contains salicin. It's a compound similar to acetyl-salicylic acid, which is found in aspirin, and it's called white willow bark. So we really have, we didn't want to over-engineer the product, kind of focusing on those key ingredients that both make it timely in terms of what Dr. Oz had talked about, and also aggressive and powerful in terms of those key ingredients that, focus on deep fat, metabolism, heat generation, and those areas. Those are really the key highlights of the product. It's definitely strong. It's recommended to test tolerance. Not everyone, can handle these ingredients, but if they're, really looking for something very aggressive, this is what they should choose. It does have a nice combination of aggressive ingredients along with the more current, interesting ingredients like the African mango and raspberry ketone, amla and acai. So I think those would be good key selling points in terms of, and I haven't seen products that have all these in one product, so I think that would be a good selling point also. If somebody wants, again, dosing one per day or even twice per day, just not having the customer take this late at night because of the caffeine content. But, if they wanted to double up with 2 capsules, it's going to be very strong for them depending on, if they can tolerate it. But, just make sure that they are tracking, especially if they're taking Emerge and other products with caffeine, how much total caffeine they may be taking per day. That's really kind of the key. So, that's basically the science. You've got the key references listed. So far it's been very well received. I think we accomplished our mission in terms of what we were looking at in terms of developing the product, in terms of our direct competition, and hopefully it sells well. I think it's priced great, and we just want to see a great success with this